All right, here we are at Cigarnival 2015, a rainy day, but we got cigars. And right now I'm here with Glynn Loope, president of CRA. How you doing, Glenn?
It's wonderful to be here, and we're just here to try to prevent the FDA from shutting this down.
Yeah. How about that?
Well, as I'm fond of saying, I've said this at numerous cigar events across the country. I can walk a federal bureaucrat into here, and I'm sure he could think of a dozen ways to shut it down. As a matter of fact, right behind us over here, people are making their own cigar blend. Under this deeming rule, that would be an illegal act because every blend has to be approved by the FDA. So
we have also manufacturing.
We have federal felons behind us.
Yeah, how about it? It's out of hand. Stay out of our lives, all right? Govern the country. Don't worry about our lives.
Well, it's an amazing commentary in light of what this country's experiencing with regard to need for jobs, for education, for infrastructure, for national security, and we're talking about regulating cigars. It is a pathetic commentary on governing as a whole. I don't care who's in power, which party's in power. It's a pathetic commentary that we're even having this discussion. Yep. So as you well know, we've got legislation filed in Congress that would prevent the FDA from regulating premium handmade cigars. We've made progress with that. 125 bipartisan members of the House of Representatives, 17 members of the United States Senate, again, very, very bipartisan. We have consistent meetings with the White House Office of Management and Budget trying to get our point across. We feel like we are, but you never know what's going to happen, and that's why cigar consumers across this country have to be engaged in the political process.
Yeah, it's out of hand, and we need everyone to reach out to your politicians and let them know to back off. There's other things we need to worry about in this country.
Well, go to cigarrights.org.
Yeah.
We make it so easy for everybody. A petition to Congress from a constituent, there's nothing better to get that message across. Members of Congress will respond to that. So go to our website, go to cigarrights.org. All you do is fill in your name and your zip code. We take care of the rest. And believe me, those petitions stack up. We've delivered, here we are in Pennsylvania. And Senator Bob Casey was in a tight re-election a year or so ago. We delivered 6,700 petitions to his office. He signed on to our legislation and has become a great champion for the cause.
Great.
People have to respond. And cigar consumers across this country need to realize this is real. Pre-market approval for blends before they can go to market is real. A ban on free samples is real. New user fees that will drive up the price of cigars is real. It's right upon us. These rules are under review right now. And we've got to keep one a job, and that's why we do what we do. Don't you love it? You ever see cigarette smokers hug each other?
No.
You never see it. Cigar, we hug, we kiss, guys coming up to each other like long lost brothers. That's the cigar culture. It's what it's all about.
It's a big family. It really is. I mean, I've said, you know, you never see a fight break out in a cigar lounge.
Absolutely. I mean, you think about the traditional American cigar lounge. It's where blue collar, lawyers, doctors, the local janitor come in together. Everybody's equal. Everybody's talking about religion and politics and their children and the birthdays and the kids going to college over a cigar. They're talking about who won the last game, who won the hockey match, and it's all over a cigar.
Over a cigar is the key part there.
Exactly. So we just hope everybody gets engaged.
Yeah.
The threat is real. I cannot emphasize that enough.
No, it is. And I've talked to people that don't know that, and I'm like, you got to do your homework. Your freedoms are at risk.
It's happened here today. It happens at every cigar event. People have to be in tune to what things they love. I mean, what the FDA did on trans fat, and I'm not condoning that, but we ought to be able to eat what we want to eat, drink what we want to drink, have fun the way we want to have fun without government interference. There are higher priorities, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. If you love your cigars and you love your cheeseburgers and you love a Diet Coke, you better defend it all.
Yep. Oh yeah, because you don't know what's next.
Absolutely. Well, today's cigars, and again, tomorrow's the cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
It's social engineering at its absolute worst. So we're all in this mess together.
And mess is the proper term, yeah.
Exactly right.
So, but if you're not a member of CRA, you need to make sure you reach out and join. The money is going to a good cause. It's not even a lot of money. It's 2 decent sticks.
Absolutely. You join at cigarrights.org. We send you 2 great cigars, a membership card that's good for discounts at cigar shops all over the country. You get our weekly newsletter on all the activities and projects we're working on all over the country, whether it's smoking bans or tax bills. I mean, right now, I'm sure you've got listeners all over the country. There's serious tax measures, in Ohio, Minnesota, Massachusetts right now. The one hopefully is going to die here in Pennsylvania, trying to create a 40% OTP for the first time in history. It may not be your state today, but it can be tomorrow. And this proliferation of banning smoking in cigar shops. We've got a copy of the playbook of heart, lung, and cancer, and it's about this thick. And in it says no exemptions, comma, even for cigar shops. And you go to Louisville, Kentucky, you can't smoke in a cigar shop. You go to Seattle, Washington, you can't smoke in a cigar shop. We're all one, I'll put it like this, we're all just one Michael Bloomberg away from catastrophe.
Yeah, that's a great example.
We're all one Bloomberg away. That's what become my new phrase. We coined it here first, folks.
If you're not careful, you're going to get Bloomberg.
That's it. Well, luckily he's gone.
Yeah, luckily.
But I got to say this. Michael Bloomberg is now trying to take that New York City agenda national and international. He's unleashed by not being mayor anymore. Now he's put $1 billion into Johns Hopkins University to drive his agenda around the planet, whether it's against foods or soft drinks or tobacco. So he's on a global mission, make no mistake about it. So that's the new phrase, we're all one Bloomberg away.
Oh, now I'm not sleeping again. Jeez. So, but again, here, you got to join CRA. There's no two ways about it. Glenn, we appreciate you taking this time.
Thank you.
We'll be talking. Like I said, we want you to contribute to the show we're going to be doing now.
All the time, every time.
So again, because we support you guys 110%.
Thank you so much for everything you do.
All right. Glynn Loope, CRA.com or org?
Cigarrights.org.
So again, join now.
Thank you.